Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with another speed build for the My Little Pony LP update. We are back working on Cloud House, in case you couldn't tell from the awesome cloud pattern on the ground. I love the way that shadow looks. It is so cute. It actually looks like a big fluffy cloud. Love that. So I love it. But yeah, so we are working on the grounds today, so the landscaping. Obviously, you can tell I'm putting in a pool. It is a nice horseshoe-shaped kind of pool, supposed to be pond-looking. This is actually going to be a nice little meditation and yoga area. So I kind of wanted it to be like a big lake, and then, you know, you had that tiny little area that kind of jutted out, and it was like, you know, a little, so we had like the little island in there, but I needed them obviously to have something to walk over. I wish we had functioning bridges. Holy crap, if we ever get one, I'm putting it there. And I'm just gonna make the water go all the way around. But anyway, yeah, so just did it that way so they can go in there, and that's where they'll meditate and do their yoga. And then I actually used the awesome fountains from Spa Day. I built this a while ago, so it's been a ways between building and dubbing and posting. So I built this actually after Spa Day came out, so it's been quite a while. But yeah, when I saw, I was still actually building Sweet Apple Acres when Spa Day came out, so you can see how behind these are. It takes a long time to get the builds in and, you know, do them piece by piece and edit them and everything, and get them uploaded, because I want to make sure that I keep up, and I do have a lot to build, so sometimes I just am not always in the mood for building, so. But yeah, well, as soon as I got Spa Day and I saw those, I was like, oh my god, these are perfect to put in the pool with move objects on, because they don't go in otherwise, and they look like rain. It looks like rainfall. So I kind of like that, because it's like rain coming out of the cloud, and all we need is a gorgeous rainbow. But unfortunately, there's no such thing as a giant wall art rainbow, and nobody even makes them for custom content. So, you know, just in case you make custom content, please make a giant rainbow that I can, like, you know, that's like rainbow on both sides, so I can just, you know, enlarge it and finagle it in here. That would just be fantastic. But otherwise, it still looks good without it. But yeah, I just love these fountains, and I was like, oh my god, totally using them to make giant fountain / rain, you know. So yeah, a lot of this build is going to be doing the shrubbery. It's a very nice shrubbery, like the laurels especially. Sorry, just I can't say shrubbery without thinking Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yeah. But anyway, it's going to be doing a lot of that, because, you know, that takes up a huge portion of the real estate here, obviously. So, yeah, hopefully it's not, like, too boring going through and watching me do this. I'll try to be entertaining. I will tap dance for you to make it more interesting. So if you can see me, I'm tap dancing. Can you see me tap dancing? Oh, right, no webcam. Aw. Sorry, guys, you missed me tap dancing. It's okay. Don't be sad. Don't cry. I wasn't actually tap dancing, so be disappointed about that. But trying to make it entertaining for you guys. It's not like, hey, I'm watching you put in shrubbery. Yeah. This was driving me crazy, because, like, as I'm placing it, like, I could see the fountain, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then all of a sudden it would disappear, and I'm like, that's not helping me see where the fountain is. Like, I need to see this. Hopefully it looks good when the game is when I'm playing. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I just kind of wanted to give that like a natural little waterfall kind of look, because, you know, we have these rain waterfalls, which is gorgeous and I love it, but I also wanted you know, the waterfalls in the rocks for the natural effect, because this is supposed to be, those fountains are supposed to be rain, not like waterfalls, you know. It's supposed to look like rain in the clouds. So lots of water sounds going on in here. You know, in the inside area, I kind of go back and forth, and it, like, in a million different things, but, you know, I go inside, I go outside, I go front to back, I go inside out, I go front and back again. If you, sorry. Oh my god, I'm rambling. I'm crazy. I don't know. Ooh, okay. Wee. I'm a little cray today. That was from Big Hero 6. It's Fred's theory on how he wears his underwear. Oh god, if you haven't seen it, go see it. It's amazing. I love that movie so much. It's so funny. Baymax is adorable. But anyway, yeah, so I kept going the outside skirt edge, and then I kind of did some on the inside, and then I would go back on the outside, you know, just because constantly doing the outside would have driven me crazy, and I had to do it in like small little patches, because otherwise it would have just been a hot mess. Kind of is a little bit of a hot mess, but you know, it's supposed to look that way. It's supposed to be like wild and natural. And on the inside I wanted something a little more sculpted. I wanted it to look like nice little manicured lawns, because this is like the Zen garden in a way. I mean, I don't know how to build a Zen garden for real, so you just did whatever. So put like the little greenery around the rocks and stuff, and then we end up, you know, decorating it with all the like spa day kind of stuff for their meditation area and stuff like that. But you'll see that later. We already know it's going there, so it's not like I spoiled anything. I didn't spoil anything, okay? No spoilers. But yeah, so just decorating, and I was like trying to throw like some wildflowers and stuff in there. I ended up scrapping those just because it didn't really work really well, and I was like, you know what? It looks better if we don't try to get too garden-like in here. I just kept it natural, so I do end up taking those out. And just going with the rocks and the greenery. Because originally I was like, I want to do something a little bit different in here. Knowing that this was where everything was going to be. I didn't want it as wild looking as the outside, but I still wanted it looking a little unkempt. But, you know, it just wasn't working, and I think it actually works better. I like it a lot more the way I did it with just the rocks and like some of the spa kind of decorations and not a lot of flowers or hoopla. I actually think I finagled some of like the decorative items up on the rocks, so they might actually be kind of floating a little bit. I did the best I could. I couldn't get the camera right in there, but you know. Yeah, I don't know if I left the sunflowers. Did I leave the sunflowers? Because they look a little weird there to me. Kind of hope I check them out, to be honest with you. But yeah, just doing a lot of like meditation kind of things. Trying to get it to hover on the rock, or sit on the rock, but obviously nothing fits perfectly on the rocks when you do it, but you know, something kind of works. Any hoozle, you know. So I was just, yeah, you see me finagling this thing. Oh my god, it's like takes forever to do this, and I'm like, okay, and I'm putting some stuff out there and doing some things. This was like the most time intensive is doing this, because like landscaping is not my strong suit. So I just do the best that I can. It's not my strong suit. I kind of try. It's alright. I'm sure that there are people who are like way better at landscaping that could have made this look freaking amazing. But I'm happy with it for having lack of skills. And it served its purpose for the area that I wanted. I do like the interior area, like the little Zen garden. I would love to have one of those little like sand pits that you can like, little Zen pit, whatever they are, I don't even know, where you're like just raking the sand and stuff. That would just be so cute. They need one of those. I don't know why they didn't make one of those in Spa Day. Like, hello, we need one. Like a nice big giant one. Even if it's just decorative and they can't actually like do sand art. But I would love to see them be able to do that, because that would just go perfect with like the meditation and everything. Just like doing that. And yeah, see, I was trying different shrubs in here, and then I kind of just went back with the same greenery, like with the curved edges. So it was just all kind of flowing, and not in a perfect pattern, but just wrapping around, you know, the rocks and everything. And I really liked the way that kind of looked. And I think I ended up pulling it out a little bit more because I put, you know, more of the candles and everything in there. But yeah. And I'm just trying to, you know, get it sorted. Super exceptionally long pause there. I'm just trying to, you know, kind of get it sorted so everything's covered, and then so it covers the edge of the pool, but it doesn't like hang over the pool too much. But yeah. And yeah, I think I may have actually added more. I think I used, yeah, the same color, like those, I think those are like supposed to be like the greenish colored ones. They look a little yellow, like the yellow, like a yellowy color, but I think they're the light green. I don't really know. But yeah, so now we see me jumping out. I also recorded this in like over like 2 or 3 days because this just took so long, and there's only so much landscaping and rocks and bushes and things that you can do before you're like, I'm gonna poke my eyes out, I can't handle this anymore. And I didn't want it to look, you know, shoddy. I didn't want it to be like, okay, I've been doing this for 4 freaking hours. You know, I think when I was putting the video together, I put in each piece and kind of like shrink it down size-wise, like speed it up. And at one point, I think I put the last piece on. All the other pieces beforehand were shrunk down, whatever, and it was like 50 minutes, and I'm like, that's with everything except for the last part, which wasn't super long, like shrunk down. So I don't even know how long each individual segment is, but yeah, I would assume each one's at least half hour to 40 minutes. Just because my recording software tends to, every once in a while, it will record really well and record something like that's a half hour and just record it in one piece, but it usually tends to chop off after about 30 some odd minutes, and then just you end up with 2 pieces, which it's fine. I don't mind having to finagle pieces together, especially obviously for this because we're going to shrink it down and whatnot, but we'll speed it up is what I mean. It's just when I do it in Premiere, like the clip, when you speed it up and increase the speed, it shortens the clip, obviously. So it just, that's where my brain is going with shrinking down. But anyway, yeah, well, yeah, and those trees, they're just kind of goofy and wonky, but I really like them because they're little puff balls, and I kind of want to squeeze them. But it was just because they had that funky blue color, and we have some of the grass stuff around. That's, you know, blue and purple and kind of funky colors, because this isn't supposed to be super realistic, because hi, it's Ponyville, they're gonna have some funky colored stuff. So yeah, I could just kind of put those trees at the end, kind of like the entrance to the meditation area, and those areas are also going to be kind of where you can access the pool, because obviously this is a pool, you can swim the entire thing, so that's pretty cool. The only thing I just kind of realized the only thing that we don't have in this, which I didn't do, is like put any kind of outdoor stuff. So we don't have like a patio or a grill or anything. So those are things that I'm going to have to add when I, you know, start back with the LP, because I've actually done all the decorating and everything now for the inside. So now it's just a matter of me taking my time dubbing it, because there's only so much you can talk about, you know, in a day when you're overdubbing videos, like, and I'm putting in a rock. Yep. There's another rock. And then I moved him around. And then I moved him around again. And then a plant. I put in some plants. But, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back to tap dancing now to keep you guys entertained. Woo, tap dancing. Tap dance a monkey. But yeah, let's see. Oh yeah. Well, okay, here we go. The rocks. I use the different I never use the different colors of rocks. I always use just like the gray ones, just because I don't know. But I kind of threw in the different color rocks just because, again, I wanted it to be colorful. It's Rainbow Dash's Cloud House. It's supposed to be Ponyville. It's, you know, not obviously super realistic. I mean, it's a house that looks like a cloud that's floating way up there. Yeah. So, but it also added a little bit of color, but at the same time, the rocks aren't like, I mean, yes, that's kind of a red rock, but it's not like terribly funky color wise. It's kind of like legit. So I kind of feel like, you know, it adds a little bit of color without being like neon pink or something. Like some of the bushes are like bright turquoise and purple. That's where the real color came from, but it kind of just blended and it just made it a little more, I don't know, spiffy, something like that. But yeah. And then I did another fountain area, well, you know, waterfall, quote unquote waterfall, over here on this side. So we have lots of waterfalls and fountains and things like that. There's lots of stuff going on. There's lots of stuff going on. We're gonna put in some happy little bushes. Happy bushes. No happy little tree. Actually, there are happy little trees in the front. But otherwise, that just, I don't know. Hopefully the fountain thing doesn't look as weird as it looks right now to me. But, you know, you just gotta deal with what you gotta deal with. So, we'll live. It's not gonna kill me. I actually can't wait to get in and play this and see how it works. Because if you saw the first part of the building the actual, actually, did I just build the platform or did I actually build the house? I think I built the house, yeah. It's all sorts of funky, crazy angles, and for the most part, it's on an angle. So, yeah, which is crazy. So nothing goes flat, everything's angled, and there's no flat walls, and it's like, I mean, there's flat walls, obviously, because if I could do rounded rooms, I would be ecstatic. Let me tell you something, that would have made this build so much easier, and I would have made everything round, and it would have just been great. But yeah, so it was like really kind of difficult to decorate, and I didn't do too much detail in the decorating. I kept it kind of simple because it is Rainbow Dash, and actually Scootaloo will be living here with her when I get back into the LP. But yeah, I kept it kind of simple. There's not too much on all the walls. There's not a ton of stuff crammed in there because, you know, she spends most of her time working out and doing her workout stuff. So we definitely took advantage of that, and there is a huge indoor gym, and there is a spa and all that good stuff like that. So took full advantage of that for the most part. So the living space is actually kind of cute because the majority of it is a gym spa kind of area, but it is open concept and stuff. So, but yeah, look at that. I did build the walls. Okay, no, I can't remember well. Yeah, then I'm like checking it out for day and night and everything, because we are gonna have to put like, you know, lights and stuff in here. Well, I mean, the candles actually lighted up pretty nice and it looks really good. But then that's what I decided to do, like, because we have the entrances when you first walk in, and that's kind of where, that's where you'll be able to get into the pool. And you can kind of probably do it on this end, because I think I leave that open too. You know, so you have a good view of the waterfall. Did I actually leave the sunflowers there? Because they look a little out of place. Did I completely forget that they were there? But whatever, okay. I don't know. I do not know. Sometimes I do things, and then I'm like, afterward, I'm like, why is that? I guess I left them. They totally look out of place to me, but whatever. They're there, so that's okay. I don't think I put them in anywhere else. I think I totally forgot that they were there, which is just really random. Yeah, so then I was like trying to get like the edge pieces in, and then I'm like, why am I doing like the corner piece? Like I need the rounded like pieces, and then we just kind of keep layering them over and stuff so that it you know, closes up. Actually, maybe I may have actually left a place where you can get into the pond over on those sides. I might have left a couple of places. I honestly don't remember. We are gonna find out, guys. We are gonna find out. But yeah, so lots of rocks, lots of things. I actually really liked the interior Zen kind of area. It's just those, I love those fountains. Can I just say, waterfalls, fountain thingies, whatever they are, I love them. And I love the fact that they have like 3 different heights, so for different like wall heights, so that's just awesome. So that's really, I'm sorry, I don't mean to yawn, but, and I actually like the fact, because those are like the outdoor ones, the ones that are supposed to go in fountains, or, you know, if you use moved objects on, you can put them in pools. But then I like the fact that they have those ones, but then they also have the house ones, like, so you have indoor ones, you know, for like the pretty much the matching. Okay, so I did leave other areas for you to get into the pool in this meditation area. Okay, good to know. Um, it's good to know, Spacey. Good to know that you know what you're doing. I really don't know what I'm doing, just so you know. Just finagling things around. That's, yeah, that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm. Nope, just doing more. Lots of stuff going in, lots of grass and things, but yeah. So I'm just fixing it up. I am having a hell of a time with that piece, aren't I? Look at that. I'm like, I cannot manage this. Can't manage this. It's not... Yeah, it wasn't... That didn't want to work with me, did it? Not at all. Not in the slightest. And I think I actually... Well, I know I add, like, yoga mats and stuff down here. I actually had 2 of them. There's, like, one little meditation area, but there are 2 yoga mats, so they can, you know, so... Rainbow Dash and Scootaloo can do yoga together, or like, you know, friends over for yoga-ing. I don't know. But yeah, so I did end up putting 2 of those out there, and yeah, I like those ones because they actually kind of go with the they're kind of natural looking with a little bit of the aqua. So I like that. So I just made little yoga areas for them and just kind of decorated a little bit more. So that's kind of our garden area. Again, like I said, I totally forgot, you know, after the fact that they have all that empty space upstairs too. We could have totally put like patio stuff on the cloud area, and I just wasn't even thinking about it. So that's something that will have to be added down the line, you know, when I play the LP or whatnot. But yeah. So that is about it for the Cloud House yoga meditation area. When we come back, we will be decorating some of the interior of the Cloud House. So I will see you guys next time. Remember, give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.